right. Unless you're Jesus, you are not reviving the dead, right? Go give birth to new people. It's easier to give birth. It's going to stretch you a little bit. You're going to have stretch marks. Trust and believe. Ask anybody who's had a kid. You're going to have some stretch marks. And if you don't have stretch marks, we ain't talking to you because we don't like you. We're going to have to stretch, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm going to teach you how to build a massive organization and see where you are. So it's building effectively. Okay. So let me ask you real quick, who are you? Are you a leaf? Okay. Are you a leaf? Can leaves stand on their own, right? No, they can't. They will blow away. Are you a leaf? Please don't be like a leaf in this business. When storms are, the wind starts blowing and scammers and all the people start like posting negative stuff and we didn't start on February 17th on my son's birthday and we're a little bit past our date and those leaves start to blow away. Do not be a leaf in this business. My question is, are you a branch? Branches are a little bit stronger than leaves, but branches, they sway back and forth. Do you guys know those people who one day they're with you and the next day they're not? The wind blows too hard and they're like, yes, Hassani, I'm with you. Jay, I'm with you. And then the wind blows too hard and somebody says, boo, I don't want to be in the business. And people think, Vibe is a scam. And all of a sudden they blow the other way and they're in another company. I know who they are. Some of the biggest leaders who have signed up a lot of people, guess what? They're in other companies right now. You think I care? Nope, do not. I already know. And when you already understand people, you do not get disappointed. I want you guys, write this down. Discipline your disappointments. I expect people to let me down because they let themselves down. Do you understand what I'm saying? Why would I be upset when they let me down when they constantly wake up every single day and underachieve? They constantly wake up every day complaining. You got them at your job. They're in the break room. They're standing by the water fountain. They're at your, wherever. You know these people. Why are you getting disappointed when they let themselves down? Don't be a branch. What you want to do is you want to be a root, right? Because the trunk is super strong. It's going to take a lot to uproot a tree. It's going to take some strong winds. It's going to take a lot. I need roots. Type root in the chat if you are ready to be a vibe root. Okay. You know what? I don't even think I'm going to call you guys founders anymore. I think I'm going to call you roots. Vibe roots. That's better. I like it. Be a root, guys, ladies and gentlemen. You got to stay. You got to stick and stay. You got to be so deeply rooted inside of this business that you know it, that nobody can shake you at all, right? I also want to know, what type of builder are you? And listen, don't take offense if you find yourself in the wrong place. Just change. That's what I always tell people. You don't have to apologize to me. Just change. Okay? Because if you keep apologizing, and think about this, guys, put a 1 in the chat if you've had people continue to apologize in your life and they keep doing the same thing. Change, apology without change is manipulation. Apology, you guys can steal that one. Apology, I just saved somebody 5 years of your life. Apology without change is manipulation. Don't apologize. Just change. Not for me, but for you. Or I'm going to change and you won't be in my presence anymore, right? So are you a sometime builder? Do you have sometime builders in your group? Are you a part-time builder? Now listen, some people have to be part-time because their jobs are so overwhelming, and I get it. So sometimes people are doing this part-time. It's their side hustle. Some of you guys are going to do this side hustle until you're making 10, 20, 30, 100,000 a month, and then your side hustle is going to become your full-time hustle. So are you a full-time builder? Listen, do not quit your jobs. That should not be in your mind right now. Now, you might think it sometimes, but you have to stick and stay until you get paid and your organization is solid, right? Don't quit your jobs, because if you start making 5,000 a month and you give up your 5,000 a month job, you're right back to where you started. And now you're doing this business out of desperation and not inspiration. I need you to be inspired, little desperate, desperate enough to get up off your butt and go get a Zoom and call everybody and tell them what you're doing. But you got to be careful about doing this business in desperation because people can hear it. Do I sound desperate to you guys? What's the tone of my voice the majority of the time I'm talking to you guys? Give me a tone real quick. Type it in the chat. What's my tone? Excited, energetic, inspired, firm. I like that. Relaxed, inspired, excited, aggressive. I can be, but I do it with a smile. Okay. And I'm only pushing you guys because some of you have never been pushed before, and I am a coach always. So don't tell me what your hopes and dreams are unless you want me to push you to go get them. So here's how you can tell what kind of builder you are. How many people did you add to your prospect list? Now I'm going to start testing you guys, right? Somebody said unbothered. That is true. I'm very unbothered by other people's lack of focus, right? How many people did you add to your prospect list? If you're a sometime builder, you probably added 2 to 3 new prospects a month to the prospect list, right? Maybe 2 to 3 a month. Guys, you got to keep redoing that list, okay? This is how you're going to know by your action. Everybody type the word action in your chat. I do not listen to lip service. If somebody tells me, Megan, I'm going to sign up 30 people, I'm going to say, okay, great. When's your launch call? Are you doing team huddles right now? When does your team know where to find you? I know Melvin Inman, I know he has a launch call and he has meetings with his team all the time because he invites me on there. So what's the action like? You gotta test a man and woman by their fruits, by what they're doing. And guys, listen, if this is you, change, okay? Become a part-time member, okay? A part-time builder. This is where you're going to add 2 to 3 new prospects daily to the prospect list. That's a part-time builder. Or maybe you're a full-time builder. This is where you're adding 5 to 10 new prospects, new potential vibe customers or partners every day. You're going through your list and you're like, let me look in my A's in my phone, my B's, my C's, my D's. I don't know who this person is, but I'm going to call them because clearly they're in my phone and they got there somehow. I will call a person and say, hey, Jay, I don't even know who you are, but you're in my phone. Where are you located? Where do we know each other from? Okay, well, listen, I'm kind of clearing out my phone and I'm looking for leaders. But listen, I'm launching a business. Do me a favor. Can you jump on my call? I'm doing one at 8 o'clock tonight. What's it about? Listen, I would love to tell you, but I'm going to tell you on the call. Can you make it? Let me shoot you this Zoom link and I'll remind you about 10 minutes before the call so you don't forget, okay? Okay, sorry to call you out of the blue. We can chat later. I got about 50 more people to call. Hang up. Next. You do it more and more and more, you get really, really comfortable doing it. Okay. So this is how you can tell if you're a full-time member by how many new people you're adding. Maybe you're on Facebook, guys. Don't put your referral link on Facebook. You need to say, we have over 70,000 people that just joined my new company. Everybody type my in the chat. You need to start using pronouns that are first person pronouns. I used to be an English teacher. I can't help it. You need to start saying I and my. I know the world tells you to say we, but no, not right now. You need to say I and my. I just launched a new company. I have over 70,000 people because this is your business. Comment info below. That's what you need to say to people on social media. Comment info below if you want more info. And then when they comment info, DM them and voice them a message and say, hey, listen, this is Marcel. Hey, this is Catherine Martin. Sorry, I don't really do social media texting back and forth, but I want to tell you more about my business. I'm going to tell you my phone number. I'll be free for the next 30 to 45 minutes because rich people are busy. So don't say you can call me anytime. No, you got to give them a time limit. I'll be free for the next 30 to 45 minutes. And then guess what, guys? Send the same voice message to the next person that commented info. Just forward it. You could click forward and forward it over. So don't say their name in the voice message. And you can send it to about 15 people, no more than that, because you'll get in Facebook jail. And send it to them and do that every single day. And eventually somebody's going to respond. They may respond positively or negatively. Don't send them a big long text message. That's annoying. That looks spammy. Send them a voice message so they know you're a real person. Okay? Uh-oh. So let's take a look. How many people, let me go back. So part-time 2 to 3 a day. Then you have full-time, which is 5 to 10 new prospects to your list every single day. Okay? How many people did you confirm that would show up? A sometime member will confirm 2 to 3 new prospects a month to join an opportunity webinar or watch a video. That's a month. Okay? A full-time person will confirm 2 to 3 new prospects daily to get on calls. So before this 12 o'clock call, you guys should be calling everybody you know to get them on here. And then in between 1 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time, whatever time it is for you, all the way until my next call at 8 o'clock, you should be bam famming, book a meeting from a meeting. You should be calling people and saying, listen, can I count on you to get on the call? It's going to be at 8 p.m. Eastern. Don't show up late. Lock in, listen. If they can't get on, say, listen, can I count on you to watch this 3-minute video? I'm going to call you right back in 4 minutes. Answer the phone. This is how I am with people. I am not going to give them a video if they cannot watch it right then and there. I'm not. They won't watch it. A full-time person is going to confirm 5 to 10 new prospects daily to get on the call. They're going to constantly be inviting people to the calls because I'm doing them for you guys. I got another call to do at 5 o'clock today. And that guy just came in the business not even 24 hours ago. And all I want to know, what time and day do you want to launch? Why? Because I don't trust him because I don't know him yet. So I need to get into his network and get his people and make it impossible for him to leave me. That's the game plan for every real network marketer. Who does that person know? Because that person you signed up is typically not going to be the person to take you to legend. It's going to be 7 levels deep. So you got to dig like an Alabama tick all the way down into their network until you see you. So I replace people the day that I sign them up. I know it might sound harsh to some, but it's the truth. As soon as I sign up Michelle Harris, I'm going to say, hey, Michelle, so how much income do you want to make? How fast do you want to make it? Okay, can you put me on the phone with one of your friends real quick so we can expose them to the business and I can get them to watch the video? And then I do that with Michelle's person and I very quickly say, listen, Michelle's all in this business. We don't want to leave you out. What do you do for a living? Are you interested in making some extra income? Can you watch this video? I'm going to call you back in about 4 to 5 minutes. Watch the video. I'll call you back. Then I'm like, hey, Michelle, who else do you know? Put me on the phone with Denise. And she puts me on the phone with Denise. And I'm like, hey, Miss Denise, listen, I know we're calling you out of the blue, but Michelle's in this business. She's going to kill it over here. She's going to be a game changer. We don't want to leave you out, Miss Denise. Are you open for a business opportunity? What's that mean? We got something powerful. We want you to watch this video. You got 3 minutes? Watch the video. By the time Denise watches the video, I'm going to double back and go back and get the other person and say, hey, what did you like best about the video? What are you most concerned about when joining a program like this? If I could show you a way to replace your income, would you like me to help you? Okay, here's the link. Get signed up. And then I'm going to do the same thing. What video do we send? I got 50 million videos I keep posting in the Telegram, a whole list of them. From pastor videos to 3-minute videos. You guys can go to Vibe YouTube channel and use those videos. I just posted new videos in the Telegram. Put a 1 in the chat if you guys watch my videos. And don't be telling a fib because I can see how many people clicked on it. Okay? You got to watch my videos. I just made 2 new videos, a 11-minute video and a 15-minute video. Watch them and you guys will understand this comp plan. Okay? Now, how are you contributing to the growth of the entire Legends United team? This is where I put you on the spot. What are you doing to help? When my father passed away, I just want to say thank you guys so very much for understanding when Reagan and I, our father passed. That was shocking to me. I still do not believe it, to be honest. I don't know. It's just not real to me right now. So, but I know what my dad told me, and he said, keep going. And he sent me a voice message that I had just listened to, and he said, hang in there, hang in there. So I just listen to it every day as if he's still here. I'm not in denial, but it's still not real to me. But what I do want to say, which is really real, is the love and the outpouring that the leaders had. And we didn't stop business because business can't stop because people are going to pass away. People are going to have birthdays. They're going to get married. They're going to get divorced. But my business can't stop because I would be holding you up. So other leaders stepped up and took over. So I want to ask you guys, how are you contributing to the growth of this overall team? What is your daily and weekly activity? Well, if you're a full-time member, you should be conducting three-way calls for your guests and also for your team members, for your team members' guest. Listen to what I just said. If I sign up James and James signs up Denise, I can't trust that James is comfortable doing three ways. So you got to go down 2 levels, guys. So I got to do three-way calls for my guest and for my team members' guest. If you're a part-time member, you conduct three-way calls for your guest and also for your team members' guest, but maybe only during the times that you set aside in your calendar. Listen, I was doing a three-way call last night at 3 o'clock in the morning. And then I was doing one at 1 o'clock in the morning. And I'm always working because I understand that when this thing blows up in the next 90 days, I really will never have to work again. This business will be on autopilot. I would have trained enough people who look like me, and you guys would have coached enough people to look like you. And this thing will run with or without you. You can go on vacation and take a break for a moment. You can take a staycation, not a vacation. A vacation is when you go or you take a trip. How many of you guys have taken trips? You take a trip and you're tripping the whole time you're there because, oh man, I just don't have money counting my ducks. I'm gonna have to go back to work and I'm gonna have to make up all this time you tripping, right? You on a trip. I'm not taking a trip. I'm going on a staycation. I'm staying for like 30 days. And I'm not going to be tripping. I'm going to be able to spend whatever I want to spend. We are all getting ready to be on staycations, not vacations, and we ain't taking no trips. Okay. So just trust me and do what I ask you to do, and it's going to happen. Full-time members and part-time members, you have to onboard your new members correctly. How many of you guys are asking your new people that you sign up why they are joining Vibe? Understand why they join Vibe. What is their pain point so that you can tell them later on, hey, listen, you told me that you want to start this business. You told me you want to get your kid into private school. You told me that you want to start traveling more, but I don't see you on the calls. What happened? Did you win the lottery? Start asking them questions. Don't be mad at them. Don't get frustrated and get your blood pressure. Oh, my people are not showing up. Call them. And if they don't answer, call them again. And if they don't answer on the third time, say, listen, this is the last time I'm calling you. I'm not reaching out anymore. You know where I am. If you want to make some money with me, if you want to change lives with me, reach out to me. This is the last time I'm calling you. That's what I do to people. And guess what? They typically call back. And if they don't, next. You got to move on, right? Understand that if you haven't woken them up by now, and if I haven't woken them up by now, they're dead people. And I say, look, let me take that back. It's dead weight. Go breathe life into new people. Okay. I gotta choose my words carefully. Also, you have to identify their short and long-term goals. I know exactly what Jonathan wants. I know exactly what Latanya wants. I know exactly what Miss Bev. I know exactly what Ron Infinger wants because I met him. He flew all the way from Texas, 70 plus years young. He's a firecracker. He flew all the way from San Antonio, Texas to Las Vegas to have dinner with me and take a picture with me. Come on now. We broke bread. We took pictures. We vibed out. And he invited somebody who was his Uber driver, Juan. And Juan is from Colombia. And Juan stayed at the home meeting for 3 hours. He was the Uber driver, the Lyft driver. And you know what you know what Ron would say to people in the car? Hey, do you love your job? So what can you bring in as an Uber driver or Lyft driver a year? About 50,000 a year. And then Ron did something really clever. He said, well, listen, I got the owner of this company in the back seat. If you don't have me in the back seat, you can jump ahead. And Ron said, well, listen, I got a great opportunity. If I can show you how to make that amount in the next 6 months, would you be interested? Notice he didn't say, can I show you how to make 400,000 a month? It sounds scammy. People don't believe it, but it's going to happen anyway. Uh, you can't say that. Most people jobs. And if you go beyond 2,000 a month, they think you're lying. You got to meet people where they are. Most people don't believe they can make that much money. So you got to meet them where they are. If I can show you how to make an extra 50,000 a month in the next 6 months, would you be interested? And then Ron's like, hey, well, here, can you give me your number or I'll put my number in your phone and then call me real quick so I can save your number. And Ron didn't try to prospect the guy fully right then and there and get him in the business because the guy's working a job. Some of us try to prospect the waitress and the waitress is working. You should be getting her contact information. And if you're a guy, it makes people uncomfortable if you ask for their phone number. So don't say, hey, can I give you my number? No funny business. Just, can I give you my number so that we can connect on a business level tomorrow? And then when she pulls out her phone, say, hey, just give me your number. I'll text you real quick. That's just a trick of mine so I can get their number so I can call them, right? Help them create a prospect list. Have you helped all of the people that you've signed up do a phone dump? Give them 3 minutes. Say, I'm going to give you 3 minutes. I want you to think about every person possible and don't discriminate and write their names down. Put all the haters first so we can practice on them. I'm being serious. I do that. I call all the people I know who are going to say no first so I can get my nose out of the way and then I just move on. So posture up. And then all of your people that you've signed up, guys, set a date for their first launch call. If you have signed up people and you didn't launch your people's business within 24 to 72 hours, that is your fault. I rarely point fingers, but I'm pointing a finger at you right now. Okay? If your people are not fully plugged in, it's because you didn't get into their network fast enough. Guess what? I launch my people every single day. I'm doing it now at 12 o'clock and 8 o'clock and in between. And then I even did some blitzes. I did a call every 2 hours so that I can get through people's networks faster. So listen, this should be your daily and weekly activity. If it isn't, don't tell me you want to be a legend. You got to do what legends do. You got to make time. I promise you guys, at 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 100,000 a month, it gets simple, right? And it's simple to get to 1,800 a month. Just duplicate 3 5 times. Get 3, help 3 get 9, help 9 get 27, help 27 get 81, help 81 get 243. Duplicate 3 5 times. You're winning at that point, right? And you're probably making far more than that. You also want to walk your people through the back office, especially if they're brand new. They don't know where their referral links are unless you tell them. G3, H3, G3, get 3, help 3, get 3. I love it. Absolutely. But you guys got to tell them where their referral links are. And then don't send naked links. A naked link is when you send somebody a link and there's nothing with it. Make a little text message that says, hey, join me, Queen, in Vibe, 70,000 plus people. Don't miss out. Make sure you share quickly. And then put your link on there. Daily and weekly activities for full-time members. Have 4 times set on your calendar each working day to do launch calls, opportunity presentations for your new and existing members. This is if you're full-time, okay? This is if you're full-time. I'm sitting in my robe. I don't have anywhere to be. I have 7 calls scheduled for today. 12, 8, 5. I got one at 3. I got to get off of here in less than 5 minutes because I got another call. I have 4 times set if you're full-time where you are launching people's businesses. Now, if you're part-time, it might be 4 to 5 times each week. If you can't do 4 calls in a week, I'm doing 4 a day, right? You try to catch up, try to schedule it and get yourself a calendar, okay? Daily and weekly activities. Full-time and part-time members promote and attend the main team opportunity calls every day. And if you can't be here, you watch the recordings. And I upload the recordings now. As soon as I get off of here, I'll upload it and drop it in the Telegram, okay? Full-time members and part-time members promote and attend all corporate events that you are qualified to attend according to your calendar. You want to be everywhere. You definitely want to be at our birthday party. If you can be there from the 14th through the 18th, take off work if you can. Some of you guys might have already said, what job? Just kidding. So, because we're going to roll, right? The 28th. And by the time we get to my birthday party, you guys are going to be rolling, right? Because everybody pays on the 28th. 7 days from then, money starts to roll, okay? Because your money has to pin for 7 days, then it'll fall into your wallet, okay? So you can do the math. Monthly activities. Attend and host your own training calls. You guys don't overdo it on this. Don't overdo it. We're not going to do a call every single day once we fully launch, because it's overkill. I only do every day during pre-launch. Then I start to do like Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, or I might do Monday, Thursday, Sunday, because I got to give you guys time to launch. We're in Indianapolis. Just it's on the text message, guys, that I sent in the Telegram. It's downtown, the event, but I'll be up in Fishers also. So anywhere. Sorry, I'm answering questions while I'm training. But it's inside the Telegram. I gave you some different places, but everything in Indianapolis, guys, is you can get every place in like 20 minutes around 465. So it doesn't matter where you stay. Just don't stay super south. Okay. I stay up north in Fishers. Okay. Quarterly and annually, you guys have to invest in your business. Once you start making money, get a new laptop. Get some big screens, okay, in your house. Go get some TVs and turn them into your monitors so you can track your business in a bigger 3D version, right? That's what you're going to start doing. You want to see your back office in full HD, right? Start spending money, invest in your business. Yes, buy yourself some things because lifestyle is important, but we got to build leverage first. That's what we're doing now. We build wealth. You get rich quick by building a leverage business. That's what we have. It's a leverage business. You can leverage your time. And when you can't work, other people are working and money is at work, right? And then you can build lifestyle. People have to see that your lifestyle has changed. Now, don't go crazy. But the first thing I did when I hit 100,000 a month is I walked in and I bought a Camaro, and I didn't buy it brand new because that would be stupid. Right? I let somebody else eat the depreciation. I bought it with 3,000 miles. Some old lady had it. It was bright orange, right? And I went and bought that car with cash, and people could see, man, what's going on in her life? And then you build legacy. So again, guys, write this down. It's leverage your business, get a leverage business. You got to be making a certain amount of money coming in every single month. Maybe it's an extra $1,000, 10,000, 100,000, 200,000, a million. I want to do 1 million a month. It's my goal, right? So leverage, you have to have a leverage business. Then you have to have lifestyle. People have to see that your life has changed, but don't go crazy, okay? Don't be buying a whole bunch of stuff. I'm actually going to buy a town. I'm not even kidding. I can get a town in a couple places for $2 million. Legend town. I'm serious. And then I'm going to rent it out to other businesses. I'm seriously going to do it, right? I've already been looking for land. So I need you guys to start figuring out what you're going to do with the income and start writing it down. Then you leave a legacy. I can leave a town to my kids and they can run Legend Town. And network marketers will rent out Legend Town and they can stay there like Airbnbs. They're going to have a place to do their meetings with whiteboards. I've already mapped it all out, right? I'm not spending a whole bunch of money on other people this time like I did last time. Nope, not one dime am I spending. I'm going to give them a referral link, and they already know it too. Okay. Prepare for the next major event for your team members. So you guys want to be at those events and build from one major event to the next major event, and do PBRs, private business receptions. Real quick trick, guys. Invite 5 people to your house. They're more likely to come to your house than to a Zoom. Say, listen, I want to have you guys over. I'm going to do a little soiree, just quick, and it has to be an hour tops, because people will relate pain to being there. And ask them to bring something. Everybody type ice in the chat, ICE. Somebody type cups in the chat, CUPS. Ask them to bring something. Hey, listen, can you bring a bag of ice? Because then they're going to feel obligated to come. And then take the 10 bags of ice that you got and go put them in your bathtub. Seriously, I'm not even lying. It's the trick. Because when people have to bring something, they feel obligated to come. Hey, can you bring some cups? Man, call them. Call them a couple hours before. Call them the day before. Hey, would you mind bringing some cups? Everybody's bringing something, because cups aren't too expensive, but they are ultra important, and they'll feel like you let them down. That they let you, I'm sorry. Yeah. So, and they don't want to let you down. So dang it. I already told her I was going to bring some cups, so I'm going to show up. I ain't staying long though. We don't need you to stay long. I need you to stay long enough to see this presentation and know that I'm winning, and then you can leave. That is how you do it, ladies and gentlemen. It's the trick of the trade. So last thing, 3 vital signs of a healthy network marketing business. How many members in your direct downline, apart from you, are STP, showing the plan? How many of your people are showing videos every day? How many people are inviting every day? That is what's going to show you your downline. If you're the only one doing it, you need to go get new people, or you need to dig down and figure out who in your downline and work with them. You might have to go 4, 5, 6, 7 levels deep. Philo the Great is like 15 levels deep in my organization, and I know who's above him. And a lot of those people are grinding it out. Philo the Great was signed up by Hassani. Hassani has been at every event. He flew from Miami to Atlanta, to Tampa. I think he was in Atlanta. To Las Vegas, LA. Hassani signed up Phil, and Kiera signed up Hassani. She's been every place, right? And LaTanya signed up Kiera, and Bobby Buck signed up LaTanya. And it gets kind of hairy when I start to go up. I keep going up, and I know that there's, I think Twanzel is up there, Nina is up there, and Carlos Bernard. Then it's me. I know exactly. I dig down because I understand where the leaders are, but they're down there, right? So sometimes you got to dig down and get them. But all those people I just mentioned are leaders. They've been at every event spending their own money, right? Next thing, how many tools are being used or flowing through your group? How many members are attending the live sessions? How many members are going through the Legends playbook? How many members are working by calendar? You can see their calendar, right? How many members have their own Zoom? It is very perplexing to me when I talk to people and they don't have their own Zoom, and Zoom is free. How are you talking to your people if you don't have Zoom? Unless you're going live like 10 people did today in WhatsApp, and I talked to 10 people in WhatsApp today. So you can test to see how healthy your organization is. How many members in your direct downline are presenting the opportunity or training, right? Uh-oh, my bad. Let me go back. How many of them are training, not just their team, but the entire organization? That's why I got to back up and let other people do it. I got to let Craig do a presentation. I got to let, all these other leaders who have been jumping aboard, you got to give them something to do where they're going to check out. And then you're going to find that Craig is a darn good presenter, right? I didn't know Johnny was so entertaining. Like, that was probably one of the most entertaining presentations. I was taking notes. But I love all of our presenters because they all present differently. Philo does a phenomenal job. He boom, boom, boom. He hits it. He has really great verbiage. Latanya is super high energy. So you got to figure out who on your team wants to win big. The biggest promoter of events wins big, right? So here's what you do, guys. You work, 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 then you get paid. It's not get paid, get paid. It's work, 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 get paid. Then guess what you do? Work, 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 get paid again. Work, 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 work. By the time you do that 90 days, your organization will live and breathe on its own. And you can go take a staycation. All right. So I love you guys so much. I'm 9 minutes over. Hopefully you got something out of this training. I'm going to upload it if you guys want to listen again. So thank you so very much. Peace and blessings. Run as fast as you possibly can because we are almost done with pre-launch. Peace and blessings. I'll see you guys at the top.